very happy with this result. I like how they both look. What's up, everyone? This is Joe Sorrentino, NEWENGLANDRC. Today I'm going to do a quick little upgrade for my XRT. A couple things I want to point out before I do. I just found out, and if you guys didn't see my last video, that I actually had some of these tires on incorrectly. I didn't realize that these are directional tires. The treads are supposed to go a certain way. I had two in the wrong place. I'm going to correct that today. But in addition to that, I am also going to paint the rims red to give it a nice look to this. That's going to be our fun project for the day. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's go. So in case you missed it on my last video, it was pointed out to me that I had two of the tires incorrect. You know, I look at it closely, I feel like I got everything on right, but look again, the tread patterns. You can see the arrows going this way, but on this one, the tread patterns are going the opposite direction. That one needs to be changed. Same thing here. This one's going that way. You see the tread patterns, arrow going up. And then on this one, arrow going down. So this one needs to swap out and this one needs to swap out. We're going to do that today, and then we're going to take all the wheels off and we're going to paint the rims. So just arrived today. You may have seen in my earlier videos my TESTORS enamel paint kit where I paint the rims of tires. And today I received my red paint. And so with the red paint, we're going to paint these rims red. So that's the plan. TESTORS is a great product. They work really well for this type of application. Link in the description. You guys are looking for some TESTORS paints, I will provide you that link. Also, you can buy this whole case here in case you buy a bunch of paints. You can buy that separately on Amazon. Comes with a few brushes as well. Nice little package to hold your paints. So check that out. Link in the description for that as well. First thing first, we need the tool to take the lug nuts off. We're gonna do that on all four wheels. So let's get right to it. Boom, the wheels are off. Okay, next step. Let's go and paint them. Now, before we begin painting, I just want to point out that these tires are belted. So to do a really thorough job painting, ideally it would be best to unscrew all the screws that are in here, pull this out and then paint it and then put it back in. And that way I wouldn't bump against the tire here and spill any paint on there. Probably be the easiest, most thorough way in theory. But it also is the most time consuming to get all these screws out and then back in. And because I'm a little lazy, admittedly, I'm going to try to not do that and see if I can just paint along the rim carefully without having to do that. So we'll try that first. If it goes well, great. If not, back to the drawing board. And then also, while we're at it, I'll probably paint the word Traxxas white on here on each of the tires as well. I don't expect that to last because I know that when I'm bashing this thing, that's going to get rubbed off real quick, but it'll look nice for now. So let's try that out and see how it goes. To paint the text, I'm going to be using these paint markers that I've used on my X-Max in an earlier video. Link in the description if you need these. I think they're very nice and handy. Makes it a lot easier than trying to use a brush when you're doing thin text. It's just much easier to get that fine point with a marker. Also, I want to point out when painting, it's always good to have a nice, fine, clean brush, new if possible, but definitely a fine tip for this fine work is definitely ideal. Also, make sure you have a little turpentine lying around too. In case you do make a mistake, it'll be easy to quickly correct that instead of staining the tire. You can use this to correct that. And also have a rag and a little bit of water in case you need it. I think for this job, I'm going to go with this one here. I don't need the tiniest, thinnest one. I need something in between because it is thin work, but I don't need to go crazy either. So we'll do this one. Yeah, I've already begun, and this fine tip is working perfectly for the work that I'm trying to do here. Just got to be patient, take your time. Just little by little, and you get the job done. Okay, I got one coat of paint on there, right around there. Looks pretty good, but I definitely think this is going to need a second coat, and I'll be doing that on all four wheels. So let's go ahead and get to it, and when the camera's back, we'll see the difference. Okay, all four tires now have one coat of paint on. They're all looking pretty good, and now we're going to go around and do them all again. Second coat. All right, now this first tire's got the second coat on, and you can immediately tell the difference between how rich and thick it is now compared to the first coat here. You can see there's still some black around the edges there. You know, still not quite as nice and clean looking as the second one here. So it's definitely worth doing 2 coats. Just make sure that you go around once. That gives it time to dry. Do it a second coat, and you'll be able to apply more paint and get a nice thicker coating like I did here. And I will now do that same thing to the rest, and we should be good to go. There, that's looking much better. Much more rich around each of the rims, much more thicker coating, a much fuller look to it. And I'm fairly satisfied with that. All right, so now let's get on with the text. So with one of these paint markers, you can shake it up a little bit. And as you press it down, the paint comes out. That's kind of how it works. And so we will try it out right now, starting with this one. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully it's not all dried out. Okay, we still got a little ink there. So you can see it's coming out pretty good here on the T. I'm just going to make my way around the R. And each time I push it in, a little more paint comes out. And this also has 2 tips, which I didn't know right away. Found this out later. So you can actually pull that tip out. This is the thinner side. It's thicker on the other end, so you can pull it out to get the thin side, which I think is much better. It's a little worn out, so it's looking a little fuzzy here, but I think we're going to be okay. So I'm just going to keep going around, and then we'll come back when it's done. All right, so that's a good first coat there. And that marker was actually pretty worn out, so I'm going to replace it. Now you can see what the fresh tip looks like. I'm going to pull out this end and reverse it so the thin end is showing, so you can see the difference. It's going to be much easier with the thin end. There, you can see there, they're much better for doing text with the thin end like this. So starting on our next one here, you can see I've already got it started. I'm just going to put this down a little bit. Just going to apply a little. Okay, there we go. So you can see with the finer tip, it's a lot easier to get the letters here. Let's see here. So that's the idea. I'll keep working at it, and I'll be back. Nice. I'm very happy with this result. Yeah, those paint pens are awesome. It really makes text work a lot easier. I'm very, very pleased. Not bad. All right. I would say that's just about done. Let's go and see what these look like on the vehicle. Wow. I think this looks sick. Check that out. The red and white just match perfect with the body. Really nice. Let's spin it around, see it from the other side. Hey, beauty. Really nice. Love it. And look, guys, I have the tires on the correct way now. You can see these arrows are now pointing down, 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 and down. We're going the right way. Tomorrow we'll go check out Paul's new vehicle. He has the blue XRT. It did the same thing on his. He's got the new Badlands tires. He painted those rims blue. Tomorrow we'll see the 2 vehicles side by side. We'll do a quick race and take it from there. Here we go, round and round we go. Yeah, red and blue with our new tires too. Yeah, awesome. Nice. He's got the blue, I got the red, we both decked out our tires. Paul's got the Badlands, I've got the stock tires. Oh no. There it is. Nice shot. Yeah, boy. No, look at that slip and slide. Look at how gorgeous these new blue rims look. Badlands. Solid. Those are really nice. I got the word Traxxas there too.
It came out great.
It looks nice for now, but I know it won't last. But for the time being,
What, the white?
yeah, because that'll get rubbed out quick.
Yeah.
It'll hit it. Yeah, yeah, we'll see how it goes. In the meantime, I like how it looks. I like how they both look. They're really cool side by side. Solid cars. Solid trucks.
You have the TQI in there?
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh, let's see.
You gonna play? See what's up. All right, let's see if we can get that figured out. So we had a little casualty. I was trying really hard not to have one, but it happened anyway. So we're doing some speed runs, and I did hit the tail. Going full throttle, trying to get some tests here, and hit the curb. I wish I had it on film when it happened, but just show you guys what I hit. This piece here is what I actually cracked. You can see where the screws came out and done. So I'll have to, I guess it's this piece that I need. We'll find out. I'll go look online and see what that is. But still drives, just a little loose. Could be worse. Well, that's going to do it for today. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If so, please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel and smash the notification bell to stay updated on when my next video becomes available. Until then, this is Joe Sorrentino saying thanks for watching. See you on the next one.